So I have Jordin Sparks. How are you doing today?
I'm so good. It's a little cold. Like I'm okay for a second, and then I like stand and I'm like freezing. But it's good.
But I can't tell that you're cold.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I have to ask you. I see you out, and I see you on carpets and stuff, and you always seem really nice and grounded. But you are famous. Like you're kind of big. You're kind of big time. So how do you stay grounded? Do you tell yourself at night like, okay, you're just regular. You're just regular.
You know, I would probably have to say, like, I have to give the credit to my mom and my dad and my grandparents. They keep my feet on the ground so well.
What do they say?
Well, you know, there are some days, I'm not going to lie, where, you know, you have a good outfit on, things are going good, like, you just feeling yourself, right? My mom's like, you are not that great, honey, and boo, my bubble is just popped in an instant. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. Sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, you know, and for me, it's crazy because I just feel like sometimes people can get lost because there is so much that happens and you can definitely let it go to your head. And for me, I don't ever want to be one of those people who was somebody and then somebody meets me one time and I'm not the same person that I was. I don't ever want it to change me. So if it starts doing that, let me know, please.
Okay, got you, Jordin. Okay, now let's talk about music. What do you have going on musically?
I am working on my 3rd record, and hopefully it will be done soon. I hope to have a single out this month.
Okay.
Harmony, actually, right here, who is putting this whole thing on. He's worked on my record with me, so we've got some really amazing stuff, and I've written on a lot of this record as well. So it's very personal. It'll be about 4 years since my Battlefield record in July, so it's been a long time. It's been a long time, and you know, I've grown up. You know, stuff that I recorded after the Battlefield record doesn't really relate to how I'm feeling now. So there's been a lot of changes and a lot of re-recording and a lot of just figuring out what I want to say, and I think I finally found the groove. I'm very excited.
In terms of music and working on your album, if there was someone that you could work with that's no longer here, no longer with us, that you could put on the album, who would you put on the album?
Well, I would have loved to work with Whitney, like to put on my personal record, like to be able to do something of just our own stuff. We did get to do Celebrate together, which was incredible. Actually, this Thursday will be the day that she recorded her part of the song, and then she passed over the weekend, and then that next Tuesday I had to record my part. So everything is coming up, so it's just kind of like I can't believe it's been a year already, but I would have loved to be able to work with her on something a little bit more like, Celebrate was fun, but like a little bit more just like groovy and R&B, you know, a little bit like that.
Okay, switching gears here, Valentine's Day is coming up. You have a man, everybody knows it.
Yes.
And you're still giddy. What has been in a relationship in the public taught you most about yourself?
Oh, wow. That's a good question. You know what? Actually, Jason and I have been very lucky that people haven't been super... Yeah, exactly. Like, but at the same time, we're pretty much open, too. Like, it's not like, oh, my gosh, don't do this. Like, of course, there's moments where, you know, somebody catches us, like, stuffing our face, and we're like, oh, I wish that didn't happen just now. But for the most part, we just love to have fun together. And I'm kind of in that spot, like, I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it. So
how did you know you were in love?
I knew I was in love when he broke his neck, and I flew on the next flight out to go see him, and I saw him laying in that bed, and I was just like, what if he wasn't here? And I was like, I'm stuck. Like, he got me. Like, I'm stuck. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. So he's got my heart completely. I'm wrapped around his finger for sure.
Okay. Wrapping up here, and this is shifting gears a little bit, what is your definition of God?
My definition of God. Oh, okay, here's an example that I saw the other day. It happens to be with American Idol. The boy, or not boy, I guess he's a young man, who stuttered, who had a really, really bad stutter. The fact that his stutter was so severe and he could sing and it wasn't there anymore, like if you can't see God in that, I don't know what to tell you, like that's just incredible. But God is everywhere, you know, feel this wind, you can't see it, but it's there.
Okay. What do you want the world to know about you that you feel like they haven't really got yet?
You know what? They'll hear it on the record. They will hear it on the record for sure.
Okay. Absolute last question. What motto do you live by?
Motto?
Yeah, or like your scripture. You know how some people are like, so that shall be true, or...
Oh, right.
You know, that kind of stuff.
Okay, let me think.
And if you don't, that's okay, because I have another question if we can replace that one. You want to replace that question?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's replace that with, if you had to pick one song as the soundtrack of your life, it can't be any of your music.
Oh no! Yes! Okay, hold on, I gotta think. Let me think. Oh my gosh, okay, I gotta think. Oh, There's a song by Kirk Franklin called Blessing in the Storm.
Okay.
And it's an amazing song, and it's just like, you know, when I cannot hear the sparrow sing and I can't hear a melody, there's a secret place that's full of grace, there's a blessing in the storm. You know, when things are going crazy and it just seems like there's nothing that you can do or something just doesn't go your way, there's always a silver lining. There's always a blessing in that. And I've always felt that way, which also can go towards my motto. You know, I always try to see the best in every situation, you know, give people the benefit of the doubt and find a silver lining. Like, that's kind of just how I've always been. Half glass full, for sure.
Well, thank you.